Hey, been a while. I just watched Scream 7 and it was not good. I just don't even know what it was really supposed to be about. I don't think I can like talk about this movie properly without just spoiling it. Because what's a Scream movie apart from people just like getting stabbed? Two people rent out an Airbnb and it turns out that it's Stu's house from the first movie and also from the other movie. It's like a theme park to the extent that there's a caller and they pretend to be Ghostface. Does like a little ooh, ooh. That's the best part of the movie. And you can walk away now. Done. Bye. People that run the Airbnb, they die, spoiler alert, and then the killer like burns it down. It's not even really clear why he burnt it down. I'm gonna burn it all down. It's never brought up again. That house is in a different town. I don't know how far away it is, but like they would have had to pack up their ghost face mask and cape and make sure that's all ironed and neat just to go burn down this house and then not talk about it later. And I'm pretty sure that burn it all down line is not actually said in the movie, I don't think. But anyway, so that's gone and that's forgotten about. I saw this movie like a day ago and I'm already like starting to forget what happens. Now this one is written and directed by Kevin Williamson. Williamson. He's directed one other thing called Teaching Mrs. Tingle. I haven't watched it. I don't know what it's about. The title seems dumb. But he's the original writer for Scream. Like he started this whole thing. So you'd think it'd be a return to form or something like that. Because like the first one was such a mind fuck. What is it? Is it Billy Loomis? He got arrested and then he gets stabbed and oh my god, he's dead. No, he's not. He is the killer. And it's another one. Like that was like the killer being two people was like, what? And in this one, it's, again, spoiler, the killer's three people. And it's like, so the first one is, I don't even know how to talk about it because it's so just, in this movie, things just happen. The killer is in the house, in Sydney and Co's house. They do battle and they have a little slap, little punch, and then he gets fucking run over by Courtney Cox. And then they unmask him like it's Scooby-Doo. And you think it's going to be Shaggy, and it's not. It's some guy named Carl that we briefly saw at the coffee shop. And if you think that that's anticlimactic, boy, you ain't seen nothing. When they kill Carl, everyone's like, oh, but there's always two. Why could there possibly only be one? What is this, real life? They do some investigating. Turns out Carl, screw loose, recently got out of psychiatric care. They went there and the warden or the nurse, whatever, says like, oh yeah, he killed like 3 girls. And he was actually quite a talented artist. He did some lovely paintings. They showed warden guy a picture of Stu, of Shaggy. Was it him? And he's like, oh, that's John Doe. Oh, they used to talk all the time, blah blah blah. Now I don't really think much of this character, honestly, at the time. I didn't. I'm just gonna cut to it because blah blah blah, all Sydney's daughter. Have I even mentioned her daughter yet? Sydney has a daughter named Tatum. They briefly mentioned this 7,000 times. Her namesake and why she got her name. And by the way, did you know her name's Tatum because Sydney had a friend who died in the first movie? And blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, also I went to pee as this was happening because I was getting bored. Apparently I missed the first call of Stu. You know what that means. Spoiler, I guess. If I hadn't already said that. It's not actually him. What are you, stupid? Haha, we don't have fun here. It turns out that it's just AI. It's not actually him. Or is it? The whole time the movie is kind of trying to gaslight you into thinking, we'll keep calling it an AI stew, but then leave trails of like, but maybe he is alive. Because at the start, in the fake Airbnb house, there's like chalk outline or like tape outline of like where all the different killers died in that house. And for Stu, right above where the TV smooshed him, theoretically, someone's lit candles. I was just thinking like maybe the killer like really likes Stu or something. But I guess it just turns out that they lit those candles for the audience to see as like another red herring. Honestly, this movie is just like, it's just so, oh, right. Yeah, one of the things is like Tatum's boyfriend is like, he's so handsome and what's this? He's good at computers. Well, we've been saying that this Stu is AI 5,000 fucking times. Maybe it's him. And then Tatum goes through her boyfriend's car at some stage while they're trying to, I don't even know what they're trying to do. And he's got like a partially opened laptop and then she opens it and it's the boyfriend in front of a green screen and a video of Stu doing the boyfriend's motions and the boyfriend saying like, I'm gonna kill you, Sydney. And then his excuse is like, I just wanted to see if I could do it. And then she bashes him in the head with a laptop. And then the actual killer is there. And then she starts getting chased through the streets. She's hiding from the killer. And like 10 minutes pass, she's playing cat and mouse with this killer. And then the boyfriend just casually just leans next to her of like, oh, you really got me, babe. And then she's like, I'm so sorry. I know it's not you. Meanwhile, there's been like nothing to say that it isn't him apart from like a killer started chasing her. But that means nothing because, oh, he totally gets stabbed immediately. But yeah, that doesn't matter that if one killer was chasing her because, oh, up. There's two, and they kidnap Tatum and bring her to the house. And then there's the final showdown. Oh my fucking god. Honestly, it may as well have been just like two more Carls at this stage. So the first one takes off his mask. It's the warden guy from before. Says he's good at AI. And then he's like, oh, and here comes Stu. The other killer appears, takes off their mask. It's her next door neighbor, who's also the mother of one of Tatum's friends, of the creepy guy. And the dude's like, you didn't actually think it was Stu, did ya? As like a little wink to the audience. I don't even know what the guy's motivation is, because he doesn't really ever, I don't think he ever says it. And then the next door neighbor just starts monologuing how she read Sydney's book, and Sydney wasn't in the last movie in New York, so that sent her crazy or something. Okay, I actually forgot to mention that the neighbor's whole motive is to kill Sydney in front of her daughter so that she makes like Sydney 2.0. Because apparently Sydney's lacking, which like makes even less sense. I think that makes the whole thing worse, actually, now that I've remembered it. Sydney shoots guy that it may as well have been Carl, and then next door neighbor escapes into their garage that I guess is having renovations done just for the set design for this end fight. There's some punches. Tatum escapes her bonds with the assist of her dad, who's still alive somehow after being just brutally stabbed. Tatum shoots next door neighbor. Her and Sydney look away. The next door neighbor's gone. And then she's running at them, and they just like unload a million shots in her face. I don't know if this is done on purpose. As soon as they empty their clips into her, Sydney just almost like sweeps up to her daughter. You okay? Just the comedic timing. I don't know why that got me. Brutally, mother and daughter just shot this person in the face like 20 times and then just asking, you all right? Because this is like a Monday for me. So yeah, a little bit anticlimactic. That I think that's like my main gripe of this is just like the weakest ass reveal of the killer is just some guy and lady who's read Sydney's book. It, like, I don't know what it's trying to say or do. Like, why, like, did they get Carl in on it just because he's crazy? And lady wanted to do it just because she's crazy, and Carl wanted to test out his AI. I don't know, I guess I don't know what Not Carl is about. It's weird that I know Carl's name and not the main killer. Just literally no idea what his name is. I think my like where do we go from here takeaway: Scream 8, Scream Forever. Stu's back in it. Stu's alive, everyone. Just give the people what they want. Just have a bit of fun. Just have fun. This movie just wasn't fun. It just wasn't fun anymore. Like, it's just, you know, it's the whodunit is overplayed now. I think if you really want to make a statement, make commentary on the horror genre or flip it on its head or something, it was like they did it well, and now they're just, what are they doing? But yeah, next movie, Scream Forever. That's honestly, that's a baller title. I expect compensation from that. Bring me on. I'll write it. It'll be a laugh. Final thoughts.